Good morning, afternoon, or evening, as the case may be, in your part of the world. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Zen Archer, and this video is about technology and just an amazing thing, in my humble opinion. You know, I'm 52 years old, and I've been on the net probably since the late 80s. And one of the things that has always impressed me and keeps me coming back here is the technology and the technology growth. It's just amazing what you can do with technology today. And today, for me, really highlighted that. You know, I've seen people going mobile, and I've been looking at that for a couple of days. People who are lifecasting, as they call it. Lifecasting is basically putting your life online, doing a daily blog or a weekly blog. In most cases, people are doing streaming video directly to a website where people can sit and watch it as it happens. And that's really cool stuff. You can see that at places like Stickcam is probably one of the places that I go the most, that you see people do that. They'll just leave their camera on in their room, and you see them in their room doing, folding clothes or whatever. But a friend of mine is currently on a trip across country from where I'm at, and she was on a train and sent me a message from the train, sent me a video from the train through a product called TalkBox, and I'll put links and everything in the description or at the bottom or somewhere. Anyway, through TalkBox, she sent me a video message saying, what she was doing, and I got it a couple of minutes later. I happened to be online, so I saw that an email came in. I went and looked it up, went over to TalkBox, and I watched her talking to me from the train within a couple of minutes of her doing it, and seeing her leave the station, which was pretty cool, right? So we kind of got together, and she had a place that she was going to stop. They were going to be stopping, and she told me when it was, and she was going to be having lunch, and she would love to have lunch with me. Now, I'm sitting in Cleveland, Ohio, but I got online, got on TalkBox, we did a little connect up, and it seems like I met everybody that was on the train in real time, and talked to her, and what was going on, and saw her lunch and stuff. Well, she carries GPS, and she also carries a phone that can send video messages and pictures to me on my phone. And I have a phone that'll receive it. I have a chocolate. So this morning I got up and I was wondering, I wonder where she's at and what she's up to. So what I did was I just sent her a message and asked her what her GPS was. Global Positioning Service, I think it is. Global Positioning System. And anyway, a GPS. Now, for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, this is called a TomTom. It goes in your car, and with a TomTom, turning mine on now. With the TomTom, you can navigate to a position, or you can just ask it where you're at, and go help, and where am I, and it shows your position, and it gives you the longitude and latitude. It gives you the GPS reading. Well, that's the really cool part, is I figured I would use my GPS and see where she was at if she just sent me a GPS thing. But then after I got it, I got to thinking, you know what? I can get online, and I can go to maps.google.com, and I can take the GPS in there, and it'll show me where she's at. And son of a gun, if it didn't. Here you'll see a picture from the maps at Google. Now, if that's not cool enough, one of the things that the map said is, see it in Google Earth. I thought, well, that would be cool. So I went over to Google, I clicked on the button, and it brought up my Google Earth, and Google Earth took me to the location she was at. And all around where she's at are pictures of where she's at. On Camp Rainier, or Mount Rainier, on Mount Rainier, there are pictures of her, of where she's at, from other people who have posted them. And there are also YouTube videos from all over there. So even though she didn't send me a video or a picture from that specific location, I could still get a feel for where it was that she was at. In addition to that, she also sent me through my cell phone, she sent me a text message with a picture attached that showed me her campsite and her camp and her there. "10 years ago, this was unheard of. You couldn't do this 10 years ago." It's almost like I'm there, you know. Certainly I'm not hiking the trails and all that kind of stuff, but she's on a trip, and I'm along with her electronically through the computer, through the cell phone, through the GPS, and I can see on the GPS, I can see where she's at. I could just very simply type in the longitude and latitude here, and it would tell me exactly. So I thought that was pretty cool. And with these cool little things, you can even put in wallpaper. How narcissistic is that? At any rate, I thought I'd share that with you. I hope you're having a great day. And don't forget to stop over at thecafezen.com. Sign up, become a member, share some videos, have some fun. Radio shows coming up, and I think our next show is going to be on mobile technology, Lifecasting, and where it's at today. Until next time, as always, you be well. This is Zen.